Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Butterscotch Bebop, bruh. Look at him, how looking clean, shining, bruh. Anyways, Starstone, Burrows, and Forge are the mutations this week. We're gonna start off with a, Starstone guide here. So I got a tanking set and a DPS set, and let's look at Starstone real quick before we get into that. We have Hellfire, which I ran this last night. It's actually pretty easy. It's just like Laz was a few weeks ago, but you know, the fire doesn't hurt near as bad as what it did during Laz. So festering, the enemies when they hit you or hit the tank will apply disease that reduces income healing by 2.5% and 5% per stack. And we have Weary, Blood Offering, and Slicers. So fun. But like I said, it's pretty easy. Let's go over the tank set real quick. I already took my banana parfait, which gives you 48 constitution for 50 minutes. And we are in the fire tank set, and as you can see, my stats are 150, 150, and then 309 constitution. And my sword and shield weapon mastery is that right there. It's what I like to run. And my Warhammer abilities are these, and then what I like to do is switch off when I get to bosses, like the Lost Boss or the Final Boss, and go to Armor Breaker. That we can apply more rend to the bosses. Plus, I do have Sundering Clear Out, and I know I have a piece somewhere with Sundering Shockwave for the clothing, but I don't think I have it on this set. So let's go over the gear real quick. We got Elemental Aversion, Thrust Conditioning, Health. I would rather have Enchanted Ward, thrust conditioning and health, but maybe I'll have to find that piece somewhere in the storage. Enchanted Ward, Physical Aversion, Accelerated Resolve I have on the Void Dark Plate. You got the Empowered Breaking on the Frigid Dawn hands. Slowing Rupture, because sometimes a Great Sword, tank, or use a Great Sword with this set of clothing. And then Heavy Footwear, Enchanted Ward, Refreshing and Health. My shield is Fortified Shield Rush, Shield Defense, Strike Shield Ward, and Sturdy. My sword is Vicious, Refreshing Move, Empowering Leaping Strike, and Refreshing Move and Sundering Clear Out. This is the first weapon I crafted after the big update, so I believe. Can't remember, I don't even know why it's purple if I did that, but anyways, that's what it is. Flame, we can do Flame Protection, Divine Empowered, Leeching, Slash Damage, Hardy. And we got Refreshing Toast, Nimble, and Despise. Nimble, I think, is a must. So is Despise on an earring for a tank. And, the best, the best would be for the tank would be the Divine and Health with the Flame Protection Amulet. So make sure you stock up on your gems. Make sure you bring extra gems for other people, because there's always going to be that one that needs a gem for whatever reason. So opals, I'm missing my diamonds. See, if someone needs a diamond, I don't have one to give or sell. So always try to keep plenty of these things on you that you need, that's pertaining to whatever dungeon you're maining for the week. I got to get some more infused Lost Ward potions, heavier infused Ancient Ward. Same thing with the coatings. And now I do have a tank slash set when I DPS and when I tank for the final boss. Now my DPS one, I need to probably just go ahead and finish out, at least with this earring. I'll get a different earring, put a slash protection gem in here. So the Copperstein Moonstone. But for the final boss, it does a lot of slash damage. So this will help mitigate a lot of the damage that's going to come from that boss. The boss is easy, so you don't need to do all this. It's just extra. Now, the first Lost Boss, if you want to have a Strike Amulet, you could do that. Have that on standby, so you can switch out to that. You can even, if you're a main tank and you want to have some more slots, you can just do your fire set, your Lost, boss fight set with the strike protection, and then you can go back to your fire set and then go down here to your slash, or just throw on an amulet and you'll be fine as tank. I mean, it's a pretty easy boss to tank. And if you do that with the fire set, it might mess up your stats a little bit, so try to make sure that it does not. But strike protection, health, shuriken dot cleanse doesn't matter. We're not in a light equip load. But it's also magnified, just like my fire amulet, so we're good to go. Doesn't mess up any stats. And now I have 34.9% strike damage resistance. That's because of the shield also. So same thing you can do over here. You can add a slash protection shield if you wanted to, and an amulet, and you'll be just fine. You ain't got to waste a bunch of gems on all these, but you know, going all out here, baby. I do use resilient vines. I mean, the grasping vines heart rune with the resilient vines for gain fortify on activation, increase armor by 20%, reduces outgoing damage by 20%, so not like you're doing much damage anyways. And that will help when the DPS grab wells. That will help keep the enemies together for a little bit longer. It roots them in place. Let's go to the DPS set. And what I do here is I take my banana bread, which is 48 strength for 50 minutes. Go to attributes, reset. And what I can do is come up here and go to, let's even these out because I am maining the great sword. So we're gonna have split stack here, and we're gonna do most damage that way, and at least 15, 16 con. Not that there's much difference from 5 con, but I swear people, if I sign up for random lobbies, they see 5 con there, it's like, hell no, you're about to go down every second. So start off, you know, 16 con if you want. When you get in the dungeon, redo your stuff to 5 con, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. That's what I'm going to be going with. So we'll see how that works, and hopefully it goes good. So my DPS gear is going to look like this. It is going to be Enchanted Ward, Refreshing, and Health. I keep saying I'm going to change this last perk, but never do. I need to do it. I don't know what I'm going to put on there, but maybe just health universally. You know, it's so good. Enchanted Ward, Nature Harnessing, and Health. Nature Harnessing, I don't know. I mean, it ain't going to do much except for on the loss, because I do have an Arboreal Attunement spear that I'm probably going to use on the since this one and the one I'm wearing are both decks, I can easily switch it and keep the same stats. Not going to change anything, so that's good to go. But when I get to the Lost area, Nature does, I think, 30% more damage to Lost. Rogue, Bleeding Sweep, so I'm going to be doing a lot of damage. And a Vicious, Keenly Jagged, Bleeding Sweep to start off the dungeon. Enchanted Ward, Refreshing, and Health. Enchanted Ward, Flame Conditioning, and Health. I do run a Healthy Toast Earring, Refreshing Toast, Healing Heart. Have other additional ways to heal, because with the disease that the enemies are going to stack on you when you get hit, you need all the ways you can heal. All different ways. You need to help out the healer. Don't just rely on the healer to heal you and save your ass. Brutal Heart Room of Firestorm. I love this thing. One, I love the sound it makes. I love the visual effects, and it does really good damage. It gives empowering, so that's always good to have. Flame Protection Divine Empowered. Leeching, Thrust Damage, and Hardy. I don't need slash damage because with Serenity you're going to be empower capped once you get going anyways, so I'd rather have the extra damage for the spear. Healthy Toast, Refreshing Toast, Healing Heart. And 298, 16. Weapon Mastery will be for the Great Sword. This is actually my tanking setup. Good job preparing, Bebop. Good job. You know, we out here, B. Let me get this set up real quick. Sorry, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Stuff happens. All right, what am I missing here? There we go. Relentless Rush. We got the Slam Down. And the Skyward Nullification. And for the Spear, this is what I'm going to be running this week. I'm not main spear, so I'm not going to use Perforate. That'll be the other spearman. I love Cyclone against Ancients because, hell, it does a lot of strike damage to them, and they are weak to that. So that's what I'm going to be running. It's usually what I run, so there you go. And what else are we going to go over here? I think it's about it. You know, the slash gear. I'm 44.9% slash damage resistance. I will change out that earring and put another slash on there just in case, because I am low con. And let's go over this gear real quick. Got the Enchanted Ward, Refreshing, and Health. Of course, the same chest piece. Enchanted Ward, Refreshing, and Health. Chain reward refreshing and health, and I am maximized on the refreshing, which you you should do on the main set, but you know, I get my cooldown so fast anyways, it doesn't really apply to my build. Trigger fortification / conditioning health, it's all right. Use the same weapons / empowered and health, and leeching thrust damage, hardy, and I'll change out the earring to something else later on. So that about sums it up with those two sets. I'll be doing a forge set. I'm not sure how many people are going to be running forge this week, because dang, it looks hard. That final boss is going to be a monster here with the mage hunter, which your healers, ooh, sorry to hear. Y'all are going to be hunted, bruh. There goes your mana. Good luck. Silent zones. And let's see, unstable upon dodging, inflicted by nature, damage over time effect. Yeah, good luck with that in the final boss. We're going to be doing it though, so we're going to start off Starstone, and then I'll come out tomorrow with the forge set. So, all right, well, see y'all later, and hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.